Let's solve the equation 8t squared plus 27 equals negative 30t. Okay, we can't solve a quadratic equation like this without getting the entire thing set equal to 0. At least that's primarily how we're doing these. So I'm going to get rid of the negative 30t term by adding 30t to both sides of the equal sign. Remember, you eliminate terms by adding or subtracting. Okay, so we end up with 8t squared plus 27 plus 30t. Okay, this 30t does not have like terms, right? These are not like terms. These are not like terms. So all I can do is bring them down, and I will be careful to put them in the right order. I'm going to put 8t squared first. I'm going to put 30t second. I'm going to put 27 last. Remember, we want it to be in standard form, right? Squared, variable, constant, right? And all equal to 0. So that would be standard form. Okay, so now we're going to factor it. 8t squared plus 30t plus 27 equals 0. Well, the AC method says start off by multiplying 8 times 27. 8 times 27 is 216. So my goal here is to find two numbers that multiply together to be 216, but add together to be the middle number here, 30. Okay, multiply together to be 216 and add up to 30. I'm going to start off with 8 and 27 because those are the two numbers that I know. I just use those. 8 plus 27 is 35 though, so that's not good. I'll try something else. Maybe try 4 and 54. 4 plus 54 is 58. That's not good either. 24 and 9. Those add up to 33. Okay, so that's not good. 12 and 18. Those will do it. 12 and 18. Okay, good. So we're going to split 30t into 12t plus 18t. And we're going to bring everything else down. So we have 8t squared. Let me go ahead and leave some space here. Plus 27 equals 0. We have plus 12t. We have plus 18t. Okay, so there's our four terms. 8t squared plus 12t plus 18t plus 27 equals 0. Okay, I rewrote it just so that way I can have it a little bit neater. I want to group together the first two terms and the last two terms. Okay, so between 8t squared and 12t, those two terms have a common factor of 4t. 4t, right? Because 8 and 12 are divisible by 4, and they both have at least 1t. Okay, so if I factor out or divide out 4t, I'd be left with 2t. And if I divide 12t by 4t, I'm left with 3. Okay, now 18t plus 27. 18 and 27, those are both divisible by 9, a positive 9. So if I factor out a 9, that means I'm dividing these by 9. 18t divided by 9 is 2t. And 27 divided by 9 is 3. All that equals 0. Okay, now, these two terms have a common factor. 2t plus 3 is the common factor. So 2t plus 3, I'm going to factor out. And what's left behind? If I factor out 2t plus 3, I'm left with 4t. And if I factor out 2t plus 3 here, I'm left with 9. So there we go. 2t plus 3 times 4t plus 9 equals 0. We have factored the equation. Now, the zero product property says I can take these two individual factors and set them equal to 0, since the product of these two factors is 0. So 2t plus 3 equals 0. 4t plus 9 equals 0. Let's solve 2t plus 3 equals 0 first. We need to eliminate the constant term 3. So we'll eliminate the term by subtracting it from both sides. That gives me 2t equals 0 minus 3 is negative 3. Now I want to get rid of the 2 in 2 times t. Okay, 2 is a factor of 2 times t. Remember, you eliminate a factor by dividing by it. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. That leaves me with 1t, which is just t, equals negative 3 over 2. Okay, let's do the same thing with 4t plus 9. Let's get rid of the constant term by subtracting 9 from both sides. Those will cancel. Leave me with 4t equals negative 9. And let's divide both sides by 4. T equals negative 9 over 4. So there's my two solutions, negative 3 over 2 and negative 9/4.